Kings of Lorn. We're back. Okay, so I looked at the trophy guide, or not the trophy guide, but the trophy list, and it looks like I have 3 levels to go, the one that I'm on, and then I also have 3 bosses, and that should pretty much get me the platinum. I don't have to find all these crows or urns that I've been looking for, but doing so will unlock some cheats for future run-throughs if I want to play them. And one of my 3 viewers, kind of into the game, and so I told her that I would read the lore that I've been collecting because I've just been sort of skipping it, honestly. But here we are, so I'm gonna wait, see if she's in, and then I will do that. But right now I'm gonna look around here for some shit. There's a path up there, path straight ahead. And I'm assuming that the path straight ahead is the main path, because that's what you wake up looking at. What is that flashing over there? I guess that's where we save the game. I still got all of my weapons. Let's see what's straight ahead. Okay. There's some shit going on there, so I'm gonna go stop. What's up here? There's a tree. This is just up this way. Let's see what's over here. A fountain. And this just loops me back around there. So doesn't look like there's much to do other than to splash around in the fountain. Here's some fruit. Alright, whatever. Let's head here. We have... Looks like this portal's activated. Something tells me that we're not going to be spending too much time in the pretty parts of the game. I guess I have to hop in the portal and go to somewhere hideous again. But before we do, what's back here? Somebody put googly eyes on a giant fucking cupcake. What are these things here for? Alright, well let's just progress. This was just a temporary nice thing, I guess, because it's over now. Nothing to find there but a cupcake. Yep. the world of Lorn. The Elendil ruins. I am streaming. As a viewer.
Oh.
Hello? Who's that?
You right.
Oh, that's young. Okay. All right. Back to this bullshit. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what I just selected. Hopefully it's my bow. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. You motherfucker. Wait. No, don't put that away. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to blow up that barrel, but whatever. What's up? Ouch. Oh, this guy. Huh? I got what little pasta they had. I'm gonna make like a Cajun Alfredo sauce, put some pasta in it, some cut up sausage. Huh? No, he didn't. Well, this isn't fettuccine Alfredo. Then this is a different sauce. It's not Alfredo sauce. Well, this isn't a jar of stuff. This is like homemade sauce. I mean, that's what I got. You haven't seen Walmart. It's like practically empty. I didn't have like much options. I picked up some chicken breasts. But we have that sausage in there. It has to be eaten. Yo, I'm not sure which direction I need to go. Maybe toward that light? Let's see what's this way first. No, those are mine. Don't be calling me no enabler. Oh! Shit. Fuck. Where's he at? Oh, maybe that was him dead. So we'll add this to our lore that we gotta read. Okay. Eater of Hope, it said. Not sure. I guess there's nothing in here other than that one chest. So we can leave this way. There's that way, and then there's this way. Motherfucker. stuck. Ouch. Damn it. That was some ass right there. Kind of looks like a boss fight area, but maybe not. Shit. Before I grab whatever that is, let me bust all this stuff. In case something comes out and attacks me and I need some health. What is this? Powerful staff that does some kind of bullshit. What the? See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at my health being all down. These fucking explosions. Is that everything? Okay. So I got this staff. And it's badass enough for me. We're gonna go toward the light. this way. Okay, moving on. Kablooey. Motherfuckers. Alright, there's still... Oh, no, 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 no. Ouch. Yo, that shit nearly killed me. Alright, all that stuff is locked. It looks like there's only one door in here that's open. And that's this one. Didn't open that. Didn't open that. Didn't open that. Open this one? Is there? There is a path up here. Ouch. Shit. Alright. So nothing in here but this. Alright, we've cleared this place. Let's see if there's anything behind this wall. There is not. So maybe one of these others. That's closed still. This one's open. This is the new one. Okay. Why is the big guy there? Just to have somebody coming after me? I don't know. Time to pull that lever. There's one of these. What do you do? Where'd you come from? You just said get him and he barked. He didn't even know what he's barking at. Alright, let's see if this door is open now. It's not. So, it's not the door with the save on it. Just this is the door we came in. I think it's this door that's new. Yes, this looks new. Damn. What, Howard? Alright, this will give us only one door left. One gate. How's Bloodborne going? You took a nap. After you made your character, you took a nap? Oh. I think this is right. No. This one we've done. So it's going to be, I guess, this next one over here. No. Or... what? I'm confused. Which, I guess it's whichever door has enemies in it. This was the first one. I think. This one I've pulled. That one I've pulled. Yeah, this one I pulled. Alright, this looks new. Why isn't that hitting him? There it goes. Progress saved. Ooh. Ah. Oh, God. What's the other way? Let's go down. Howard quit. see what's the other way. Not sure where I came in. Right there. Owie. Howard, shush. What the fuck? This volcanic guy. Jesus Christ. Of course. Alright. Another lower chest. Ouch. My leg is asleep. Is that the only thing that was down here? Because there were some pretty heavy boss type monsters down here. And for that to be the only thing here? I think I have to go hit the switch at the top. And then come back down. Because that's a safe spot in there. Alrighty. That was a big dude walking. I don't know where he went. Is he dead? I killed him. that lever, I believe, is for down the other path. Let's see if there's anything up behind this tree. Doesn't look like it. Alright, before we go there, let's see what was down here. Oh, looks like this is just a shortcut to the other. Wait. Is this right? Yo. Yeah, I guess this is right. Okay. Ouch. Son of a bitch. Who's got the crossbow? Let's see what's in here. Health, which I don't need. I'm just fucking shit up. That hurt. think that's everything. Why would I don't know. I don't know why I'd go around that whole loop when all I had to do is just head directly left and down. It's not like there's anything back there. Okay, another safe spot. Here we go. Wow, this guy's like actually running at me. Where'd he go? Took care of that horse. Double tap. Oh, what's over there? Something in here. Armor. Fuck. Where'd he go? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I think that's the way I came back there, so I'm going to go this way. Pretty sure I have to head to that light, but before we do that... Shit. Wait, is this the way I came in? Oops. Health boost. Come on. I think that's everything up this way. Okay. Time to head to this light, I think. Or, wait. I don't think we continued up here. I hear a crow. Where is it? I hear it. Pick up the dildo. There he is. Damn it. Huh. I don't even need that health. I don't need any of this stuff. What did I just do? Took out my shitty sword? What's in this building up here? Doesn't look like anything. Okay, now we can head toward the light. Save. Let me get out my fireball staff. Okay, here we go. Here's a dragon. Oh, like I fought one. I've fought several of these guys. Whoa, wait. Shit. You know what? Ah! No, no. Pull out my heart. Zap him. It's over. Jesus. Took me forever to pull that heart out. And I think you could just press up and it'll pull it out. Yeah. That is the case. When I killed the dragon, let's... Don't need it. But quiver of arrows. Helpful. Alright, we're gonna leave. What the fuck? into Desolation Trophy. Jeez, where am I now? The world of Lorn, the kingdom of Eldfall. Kingdom of Fire. Enter the kingdom of Eldfall. Okay. Huh. A lot of paths to take here. Let's grab this. Let's take out our torch. Some armor back here. Alright, so... God, this is one of those where... Is this even part of the map? Alright, this doesn't look like I should be up here. So I'm gonna head back down. This was... Yeah, this is the starting. What's this way? Nothing. Something over here. Somebody put a Google eye on a giant rotting banana. That's like, what, I don't know, 5th or 6th fruit I found? Just a little something for us explorers. Yeah, I found the banana with the eye. There was like a coconut with an eye. I found, or 2 eyes. There was like a cupcake with 2 eyes that I found. I found something else. Let's see, the banana, the cupcake, the coconut. I found another one too. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know what those things are, but they're hidden all over the place. You can't attack them or anything. So I guess this is where we go. What if I refuse to enter the gate and go this way? Or this way? They shouldn't exist. Because those aren't even googly eyes. Those look like real actual eyeballs that somebody like tore off and put on those things. That's just wrong. Here come some motherfuckers. Oh, it's just one. And he falls. Oh, no, wait. Who's that? This is like a new enemy completely. Some sort of fire wraith or something that explodes. Yo, these exploding enemies got me fucked up. Okay. Here come the skeletons. Sounds like they're running around. Oh, shit. Where are you gonna go? I took no damage. Are you shitting me? So my daughter just sent me an invite to play Monopoly Plus with her. I guess Bloodborne is not going too well. Holy shit, man. What the? Die! And there's that guy chilling out over there. What's he all about? Why are you up there? Come down here. He's dead. Okay. What's that? Oh. It's a road of enemies. Make sure there's nothing behind these pillars. There isn't. Really? Alright, here's a safe spot. What have we here? Alright, we've got quiver of lacerate arrows. My bolts are full. That looks like a disgusting cyst of some kind. There's a few of them. Alright. Alright, so we're actually going to read some lore here. Let me go back and we'll start at the beginning. Oh, wait. I started something when I picked that up. I don't think I can read lore in the middle of a boss fight. Knife.
Why do you resign? Everything and everyone you ever knew is gone. And soon, your fate shall follow. Naivety is all you will find in the wake of your persistence. The success of my master impends upon the horizon. Knife, the eater of hope, will be your end.
I don't know if that's true. Wait a minute. That took a lot of blasts. Crawling. That's him, huh? Let's get the sword out of his head. That's a new sword, and it's huge. The Eater of Hope, powerful sword. Hold on, I'm gonna pull out my sword, my torch. See what's all around here. What if I go up here? That? It was short. I save up my souls and I keep them in my little heart thing, and that heart thing just wrecks stuff. But that used a lot of souls. Let me see how many I got. One. I have one left. So I think I used 5 of them on that guy. Here's something special. Okay, so let's go ahead and now we can read some lore here. I just got this lore scroll. This will let me know if I've like missed any of it. Choose scroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 9. I missed number 10. I missed number 10. Isn't that some shit? That's a lot to read. You sure you want me to read all these? Because I can. After the beginning, when all of existence had settled and found its place among the stars, the creator Eris sought a new goal, a new purpose and plan for the universe, to bring more vision to that which he had sown. Eris gave life to a group of lesser gods that would serve his will and assist in the continued expansion of the eternal universe. This group he called the Everin, and he bestowed all his knowledge and teachings to them, the art of world creation. When the time came and his servants were ready, Eris gifted each of his Everin with an embryo of divine energy known as a world soul. Made of pure eld, the energy life is made from, the world soul contained all elements required to create worlds. Go forth and create in your vision, Eris told the Everin. However, heed my words, one world each, one per world soul. Do not tamper with the world soul I have gifted you, for the punishment will be severe. The Everin set out like birds looking to nest to the corners of the eternal universe to find the perfect place for each of them where they would give birth to their very own worlds. The opportunity to create as their creator had created them was blissful to the Everin. However, there was one who did not feel the same, one who would not heed the words of Eris. The Everin god Indar did not like limitations. The thought of rules bothered him, made him feel like a child. He saw a much grander possibility within his world soul, one that could produce so much more. And so Yindar would travel to the farthest ends of the eternal universe to find a dark and secluded place where he could experiment with the world soul. Yindar began to tamper with the world soul, digging deep into its fundamental particles, and then with a flare of light bright enough to see across the entire distance of space and time, his world soul split in two. Fascinated and proud of himself, Yindar immediately got to work placing the separated world souls into their places among the stars. As he did, he discovered that, despite being separated, the world souls excreted an energy that kept them connected like strands of electrified spider silk. This made it impossible to put any kind of distance between the two world souls. It mesmerized Yindar. Unable to distance the two world souls much, Yindar nurtured the development of the two new worlds simultaneously. The first world he named Lara. This world would be home to the mortal creatures known as the humans, as well as many animals. This world reminded Yindar of one of the main worlds Eris himself had created. This made Yindar very pleased. The second world he named Lorn. This world would be home to the immortal creatures known as the Edel, a species very similar to the humans, however different in that they did not grow old with time and could live forever. Damn. The gift of eternal life, though, came with a price for the Edel, souls. Not only was this species void of their own soul, but this was also the very thing they needed to consume in order to stay alive. Indar did not understand this new creation and waited to see how they would develop on Lorn. Then a sudden fearful thought came over Indar. The words of Eris reverberated inside his mind. If the Creator discovered what Indar had done, he would face punishment for disregarding his teachings. So to hide his transgressions from Eris, Indar used his power to tear a void into the eternal universe, a pocket where he placed Lorn in a parallel dimension. This would keep Lorn hidden and separate at the same time. However, a side effect Indar did not anticipate was about to transpire. Despite being in another dimension, Lorn kept its connections to Lara, and over time, the humans and the Edel learned how to travel between their two worlds. The two species began to kill each other, fighting for the things each needed from the other due to being divided at creation. Seeing his two worlds starting to fall apart greatly saddened Yindar, and he decided to step in. To start, Yindar set up kingdoms with kings, sovereignties, and orders on both worlds to stop the chaos that had ensued. He then built great spires that would house the tears in reality, where the Rakis could be accessed, whatever the Rakis is. Each kingdom of the worlds would watch over and guard these spires until a time only Yindar knew. The people of each world were forbidden to use them. All this Yindar instructed his creations to obey, and throughout time to teach one another about the great darkness that awaited those who traveled the Rakis. For a time this worked, and the two worlds lived in bliss, and through generations eventually forgot about one another, each becoming a myth to the other's existence. However, just as Yindar had not heeded the words of Eris, so too would his own creations disobey. The kings of Lara and humankind grew greedy for power, and became increasingly unhappy with the constraints of their world, desiring knowledge of what lied beyond the spires, and the past being kept from them. 6. The kings of Lorn and the Edel people became ravenous for more souls than the fountains of Eld Yindar had created for them provided, and, like the humans, became progressively curious for what lies beyond the spires. Eventually, the day finally came when both races would disobey their creator and change the fates of each other forever. The kings of Lara banded together and decided they would pursue breaking the seals of the spires to discover what had been kept from them all this time. It took many years, but eventually, with the strength of all their sorcerers, they broke through, and what they found shook them to their cores. Gateway to another world, a world between worlds that was more beautiful than anything they'd ever seen, and at the end, another seal. Later, they would discover the land to be known as Urtun. It would take many more years before they would break through the second seal. What was that, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As they worked in the world between worlds, people of Lara took advantage of the amazing resources they discovered, taking everything they could back to Lara. Many miracles happened in the land of Urtun while they resided there, but nothing could prepare them for what they found on the other side. When they finally broke through the second seal in Urtun, they were greeted by a man lavishly dressed in robes of violet that introduced himself as Borgum, one of the 5 kings of Lorn. The wizard expressed great excitement and explained how they too had been working to open the seals from their side. Bergum then escorted the humans around the palace of Eldfall and brought them to the throne room to meet the other 4 kings of Lorn, along the way meeting many of the servants and people who served in this kingdom they had stumbled into. 5 thrones resided within the throne room of Eldfall, where the other ornately dressed kings sat, all dressed in a different colored robes, armor, and gems. 8. Bergum, is this they? Rot, the Fire King of Lorn asked. The ones we have been searching for? Bergum nodded. They are. The kings of Lorn then stood from their thrones, approached the kings of Lara, and knelt before them. Bergum and all other servants within the palace followed suit and displayed respect for the humans. The kings of Lorn invited the kings of Lara to stay and hold a celebration to commemorate a new beginning of peace and harmony between their 2 races. However, when Rot, the Lorn Fire King of Eldfall, laid his hand upon the shoulder of Guldbrand, Larian King of Ondrin, a shock of energy shot through Rot's body, startling him. The immense power of Eld energy that resided within the human king was easily 100 times that of their own Eld. Rot kept his composure as to not alert. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. So as not to alert something. Where am I? The human kings did his discovery as he peered about them. He could sense the abundance of Eld was true for them all. Rot devised a plan. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to miss part of the story because I didn't find scroll 10. During the celebration, Rot took a moment to present an element to the kings of Lara to entice them. This element was known as lacerite. Lacerite was crystal formed from a concentration of Eld energy finding its way deep beneath the surface of Lorn and becoming fossilized. Depending on the origin of the Eld energy that created the lacerite, they were varying grades, all supplying great power with the higher grades capable of powering entire cities with just a fragment. With the human kings fascinated by this element, Rot presented to them a deal in secret, for he saw an opportunity for his fellow kings and people to grow stronger. If the kings of Lara supplied the people of Lorn with human souls to feed their growing thirst, they would in trade give to them the blessing of immortality, as well as an infinite supply of the lacerite for their kingdoms. The kings of Lara did not hesitate in the face of such power, and agreed. Well, that's fucked up. And we don't get story 10. 11. No one knew that they were being sent to have their soul devoured by the Edel people of Lorn. During this period, Yindar learned of what his two worlds had done and found himself disappointed and angry. To punish his people, he cursed the fountains of Eld so that all the lacerite from that day forth would be toxic, deteriorate, and eventually seep into Lara. A shimmering dust fell from the heavens to Lara, plaguing the land, plants, and animals and people. Everyone and everything fell ill till the lacerite plague, and prosperity became calamity. However, this was not the worst problems for Lara. With the fountains of Eld rotten, the Edel people of Lorn became desperate for souls, and though the kings of Lorn had a deal with the kings of Lara, there were those who would disobey. Starvation from Eld caused the Edel people to undergo transformations of various and nightmarish forms as they went from soul eaters to flesh eaters, becoming rabid and mindless in their pursuit for satisfaction. How many we got? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 12. Disappearances and murders of the Lyrian people began popping up all over the kingdoms of man, never a trace left behind. To keep their promises to the kings of Lorn, the kings of Lara portrayed the rogue soul eaters as another being from a dark world. They called them the Elak, but eventually everything collapsed. Yindar wept for his people when he saw what they were doing to themselves and one another. He should have listened to Eris, Yindar thought to himself. If he had, all this suffering could have been avoided. A tear rolled off Yindar's face and plummeted to Lara, causing the ocean levels to rise. Just then Eris spoke from behind Yindar. Immense fear paralyzed Yindar as he turned to face his creator. There was a reason for my instructions that you ignored, Eris said. The sorrow in your eyes to most would be punishment enough for your transgressions. However, I do not see as they do. Eris laid his hand upon Yindar's shoulder, and instantaneously Yindar was atomized into a golden dust that drifted off into the void of space, never to be seen again. Well, we got fucked up. Let's see. That was 12. However, one molecule drifted a different path, finding its way down to Lorn, where it landed upon the queen of King Rot in her sleep and absorbed into her skin. Inside her body, the particle nestled and implanted itself into her heart and began to grow. The Edel people were unique when it came to bearing offspring. Their womb resides within the heart, and becoming pregnant was a death sentence, as once the child was ready to be born, the mother's chest cavity and rib cage would be ruptured open, giving birth to a new life and ending the old. That's like alien stuff. When King Rot discovered that his queen was with child, he banished her to the dungeons within their palace, accusing her of adultery, as they had not been with each other during this time. Over time, the particle grew into that which resembled a child and began taking all it could from its mother's Eld energy to feed its progression. The queen's health deteriorated at a rapid pace. 11, 12, 13, 14. On Lara, King Guldbrand of Ondrin, was one of the 8 kings of Lara, grew tired of the fight against the Lacerite plague and the Elak that continued to spread. He desired more than he had. Immortality was not enough for him, and his heart grew dark with envy and anger. Bergum, one of the 5 kings of Lorn and sorcerer of dark magic, watched and peered into Guldbrand's life, mind and heart, from his tower in Eldfall. In Guldbrand's darkness, Bergum saw an opportunity to use Guldbrand's desires to accomplish his own selfish goals, but he needed to hurry as the queen's health was falling fast, and for his plan to work, she needed to survive. In the shadow of night, Bergum made his way to Lara to meet with Guldbrand. It was just after the sending away of another soul when Bergum made it to Guldbrand's castle. When he entered the throne room, Bergum waited till all the guests had left, and once they had all gone, he introduced himself to the king. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Guldbrand asked what Bergum's business was with him, and Bergum wasted no time. The Queen of Rot is in trouble, Bergum said darkly. Her king has locked her up, accused of unfaithfulness. I'm worried she may not make it much longer. They are starving her slowly of the eld that keeps Ida like her alive. My brothers will not listen to me, and I know the truth. Guldbrand looked into the Sorcerer King's eyes. Why should I come against those who have blessed me with eternal life? She's with child, Bergum explained. Guldbrand began to walk away, feeling that the sorcerer was not making a convincing argument. The child is a god. Guldbrand stopped in his tracks and turned back to Bergum. Please explain. Bergum went on to explain that if he were to save the queen from Lorn, he could nurture her through the pregnancy and acquire the child. Once born, if he were to consume the child, he himself would become a god. God dang. 16? Am I on 16 now? 16? Goldbrand's greed and lust for power would not let him pass on such an opportunity, and he agreed to help the Sorcerer King. Burgum then went on to explain what would need to be done in order for them to besiege Lorn. Burgum would need all the souls of his kingdom, Ondrin, to bring forth the Eater of Hope. And so, at the dawn of the following winter, Goldbrand went to his people and exclaimed to them a plan to stop the Lacerite Plague, a plan that they who came from above delivered to him to bless the people of Lara for their faithfulness. At the beginning of the new year, all would gather outside to raise their hands and offer their praise and prayer to the gods of Lorn to take away the plague and cleanse the world of all transgressions. When that day came, and the entire populace of Ondrin stood in worship before Goldbrand's castle, a wormhole opened in the sky and ripped everyone into the sky, merging and forming a huge sphere of human bodies. "17. People screamed and cried out for help. Goldbrand stood and watched emotionlessly. The gravitational force of the wormhole crushed and killed all the people until a giant mass of flesh floated above the kingdom. And then with one great flash of light, the flesh transformed into a massive undead dragon. "Arise, Nithe, the Eater of Hope," Burgum yelled out. That's the thing I just killed. From atop the spire of Goldbrand's castle, Burgum jumped, and landed upon the back of Nithe, taking control of his new monster and then swooping down to pick up Goldbrand from the foothills below. In that moment, the spire opened its connection into Rakis, and a huge beam of light shot into the sky, opening a portal to Lorn. Burgum and Goldbrand, upon the back of Nithe, ascended into the portal and crossed from Lara to Lorn. Crossed. Upon entrance, Nithe began spitting his ultraviolet fire and wreaking havoc upon the kingdom of Lorn as it flew straight for the Eldfall Palace. The Edel people ran and screamed in panic as they tried to find cover from the monster destroying their cities. That was what? Was that 17? 18? At once the kings of Lorn emerged from their castle to fight back against the dragon, all of them ornately dressed in armor of war. When they arrived at the outskirts of the kingdom walls, Burgum and Goldbrand dismounted Nithe and by foot made their way to the Eldfall Palace. Careful to not be seen, they kept to the shadows and did their best not to get into conflict with any of the soldiers running to aid. Burgum and Goldbrand used the sewers leading into the underside of the castle to infiltrate the well-guarded fortress and made their way to the throne room. At the throne room door, Burgum and Goldbrand had to kill the stationed guard. The fight was almost more than they could handle, but in the end they were triumphant and entered the throne room. Inside they found exactly what they were looking for. Chained up where the throne would have been lay Limp, the Queen of Rot. Burgum and Goldbrand moved to her quickly. Burgum waved his staff over her as if scanning her body. All right, one more. Sucks that I didn't find number 10. "She's alive," Burgum said, "but not for long. We must make haste." Burgum and Goldbrand quickly unhooked the queen from her shackles and together carried her through the palace. Outside, on their way to the spire, Burgum caught a glimpse of Nithe starting to struggle against the kings of Lorn. Burgum stopped and told Goldbrand to continue onward to the spire as he was going to help his creation in the fight and that he would catch up. When Goldbrand made it to the spire, all that could be heard outside was the screams of people and the dragon. As Goldbrand activated the spire to take them to Lara, suddenly Nithe came crashing through the ceiling, and as the dragon hit the floor, he saw Burgum being crushed under the monster's weight. Before he could even call out to Burgum, there was a huge flash of ultraviolet light that launched from Burgum's staff and crashed into Goldbrand, knocking him unconscious, and into the portal beam at the center of the spire. Okay. That's the lore so far that I've found. Man, I gotta wet my throat. Let's continue. Still doesn't explain the googly eyes on the pieces of food. What's up here? Probably nothing. Just as I suspected. Nothing. bloody skeleton. Well, there's something over here too. I think. Wait. Is this my new badass sword? Where's my badass sword? Is this it? This is it. Save spot over there, which tells me that's where I'm supposed to go. So you know I'm not going to do that. That's where I ran up first time. The only thing I need really is armor. I don't guess I got any. Ha! That's why we look for that stuff. Okay. What does this sword do? Is it just a really powerful sword? Okay, that's not a door. Fuck. Goddamn exploding skeletons. Shit, here he comes, motherfucker. Oh wait, did he just blow up? He did. Alright, what do we have up here? Fuck. Let's do this. want to see what's at that end. One of these. Okay. I know where you came from. What happens if I... Let's go straight across. Then we'll come back and go across again. Because I'm not sure... Yeah, this doesn't look like... Oh yeah, it does. There's a soul in here. And a king's urn there. Alright, now we're ready to go down the intended path. Is there anything under these? Probably not. There's not. Huh? I heard a crow. Where is it? Where's the fucking thing? Maybe some further. God, I can't hit anything. Shit, what the fuck was that? Alright, look at it. Where's that shitty crow? God, it's hard to hear with this loud-ass music. Fuck. Oh, great. Ouch. Of course. That's the crow. Okay. Fucking hell. Damn. Chain reaction. Fuck. That did some damage to me. Okay. Time to take a story break. This should be scroll number 20. Goldbrand and the Queen were instantly teleported into the Rakus, but at the same time the Spire sustained massive damage from Nithe crashing into it and the portal was cut short. Goldbrand and the Queen fell from the heavens, plummeting back down to Lara with increasing speed. A surge of energy shot through the dimensions and shattered the Spire in Ondrund. Goldbrand and the Queen hit the ground with an unnatural force that caused a crater and shockwave to send debris and parts of the Spire flying out in all directions. Goldbrand and the Queen lie at the brink of death, every bone broken in their bodies. Goldbrand struggled to breathe and began coughing up blood as he stared into the sky from which he fell, reflecting on what had just happened. Had all this been a mistake, he thought? Was he wrong to have desired more? Of course. He guessed it all mattered not at this point. He was going to die, and despite his intentions for the Queen, seeing her next to his side motionless, he assumed dead from the fall, saddened him. Would have been fucked up if I had, read all of that stuff. All, 18 of them when my mic was off. Where am I going here? Oh, that's right. I have to jump across. Jump across this bullshit over here. He wasn't running. I didn't think I was going to make it. Of course. Damn it. Yo, I thought you were dead. What is this? shall be devoured. Trophy. Hopefully this music ends soon. Eldfall Castle. Reach the throne room of Rot. This music is still going. Yo, I can't see. This music needs to quit. Thank God. Here's one of these. It sucks that when he puts the torch away, I have to relight it. Oh. Story time. However, just as he gave up hope and lay in his own ruin, prepared to take his last breath, a soft hand touched the side of his face. Suddenly, every injury in his body was healed, and life came back to Goldbrand. He jumped up to attend to the queen immediately, but it was too late. She began to turn gray. Goldbrand pleaded for an answer for her as to what she had done, as well as for her forgiveness for his initial intentions, despite her not knowing. The queen looked upon Goldbrand with great sadness as she began to slowly turn to ash. "Please save my children," she asked. The queen's body was taken away in the wind, and as the ash cleared, 2 newborn infants were revealed in her place, crying, cold and covered in wet ash. Goldbrand immediately picked up the 2 children and used one of his own garments to wrap them and clear their faces. They were twins, 1 boy and 1 girl. Which one to eat? So that's all that's down here. We get to go upstairs. Are we even doing this right? Yo, this is a tall-ass structure. Stop eventually. Finally. What if we continued up? There's a door. Door is locked. It needs a mid-level key. Of course it does. And I heard a crow up there. Here's a safe spot. Okay. 3 directions. Let's take the left. Oh, man. The fuck was that? Ouch. Son of a bitch. this is where we came in. Alright, took the left path. And then there was this over here that split into two paths. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's running at me like a spider. Let me pull out my big ass... No, that's my hammer. This sword. Don't do that shit to me. Here's a lever. Don't know what it does, but it has to be pulled. Or I'll find these. I don't need any of that stuff. Okay. I see. Alright, so I pulled a lever. Let's go up the other path. We'll go back here and we'll go straight across. Wait, what? I'm confused. This is where I started. So we'll head up here. Looks like it's the same kind of deal. I wonder if there's like a second. There's just blood on the wall here. Wait. This looks like already. This is the same? This is the same. Okay, we're gonna go down. In here, we're gonna take a downward path here. What's this at? Motherfucker. Oh my god. That hurt me. Of course. this up. Oh, shit. Yikes. Yikes again. These barrels here. Damn. What's this? Okay, this is the key we need. Yo, I need to back up from that shit. What the fuck? Right. Okay, we got the key we need. Let's get the fuck out of here. Not sure which way to go. Alright, what if we go down this side? I don't think it'll be any different, but it might be. Something tells me it's going to take me to the same place. It is. Okay. Is this right? Wait. Torch. See, I ran up here and there was this, and then I ran up some more, and we had this. Okay. Where's that crow? It's closer. High level key. nothing down the left path. That's straight. Let's go down the right. Armor. And nothing else, so we gotta go straight. Got a soul in there. Wow, I cut that motherfucker in half. Okay. That didn't open this, but it should have opened the one that the soul is behind. It did. Let's see what he does next. Ooh. We got Gulbrand would name the girl Solin and the boy Farron. Oh, I'm the boy. I was called Farron. As he stood back to his feet now, carrying, maybe. The two children, Gulbrand felt a jolt of energy shoot softly through his body. A small spark of ultraviolet light emitted from his hands. He felt suddenly ill, and then the ill feeling and light disappeared. He shrugged it off. Gulbrand walked away from the ruins of his now desolate kingdom and vowed to himself that he would not repeat what he had done or let what had happened ever happen again. He would rebuild his kingdom, and to ensure nothing like what had transpired ever happen again, he would create a new order. One order that would rule above the kingdoms of man to keep checks and balances over all the realms and protect humanity. The kingdom above all kingdoms, the order of Ibris, and Farron would be their king. Well, that's me. That is me. Now, there's... Where was that other... Nope. This opened, though. Wait a fucking second. This. What's up?
In the last 24 hours,
Really? In the past day, there have been 4 cases of coronavirus
Yeah.
in Missouri.
And there's 2 more now in Kansas.
2 more in Kansas. That's fucked up.
So there's 7 in Kansas.
And I bet you there's like all sorts of cases that haven't even been reported.
But in the testing they did, it was like about 100 people, like 94. And only like 3 or 4 of them had it. So
Man.
but I mean, if that's like the statistic, it's every 3 out of 100. Still a lot.
Okay.
There's 6 cases in Mississippi.
Damn.
There's only 1 in Chicago.
There's one where? Chicago?
Capaya.
Oh, Capaya.
So there's another one in Capaya.
Wait, where's this fucking crow? You know what? Fuck it. I don't need it. It's not like I get a trophy for it. Or maybe it's on the other side of this dump. Somewhere. Yeah, it is. Killed him. Who's this?
I broke free of Goldbrand's control
Vicar.
right before he walked into the portal.
I know. I'm almost done with
I
this
tried
game.
to stop him. All we can see where that got me. I don't expect you to forgive me for what we did. But know this. I never would have knowingly betrayed you. Never.
It's good to
I
know.
have disgraced my honor as a forerunner of Ibris. I'll reactivate the portal to where he was going. The least I can do, I suppose. If you go now, there may still be time to stop him before he takes the world soul of Lorn. Please, Farah.
Oh, shit. Who's this? Majesty. Think I won't funk you up? Yo, I'm stuck in a corner here. Hey, Majesty. He's dead. I guess. Soul of Rot. I got the Fall of Rot trophy. Now, before we go in that portal, I'm gonna look around up here. I mean, I've been doing pretty good so far with gathering collectibles. Like there was something glowing red. Or maybe it was just a window. Yeah, it's just a window, but what is up here anyway? This is the throne room. That's the throne. Alright. Time to end this level. Castle of Rot finished. What, man? Here, let me see how many trophies I got left. That'll tell you how long I got to go.
If it's more than 2,
If it's more than 2, what?
wrap it up.
At 91%. I got to defeat Bergam, and that's it. I got one trophy. So I guess I just got the last boss fight. And that's all. Sorry to disappoint. The core of Lorn is where I be. All right, let's go do some damage then. Look at these giant statues. Do I have all the lore? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missed 10. Yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, there's one more. I wonder if we'll find it here. Yeah. It's on the counter. In the big jug. What you gonna do? You gonna make something from your... No, it's over here. Oh, little girl wants to play DVD. Hold on, let me message her and let her know what I'm doing. Why are you sighing?
Because if you play that after you're done with this, there's gonna be this.
Gotcha. I know what you're saying. I didn't say I was going to go play that. I don't want to just leave her hanging after she sends me an invite. I'm not saying anything to her. Okay. How many souls do I have left in this thing? I feel like I spent them all on that last guy. I got 2. Then you'll come? Oh, look at that. I got to tell her no, because then there'll be a disagreement. Okay. This is the final boss fight. All right. I'm missing the last lore scroll. There he is. Borgman.
Beautiful, isn't it? The world soul of Lorn. I can feel its energy pulsating within the fabric of this realm.
Mm-hmm.
Though still, I cannot touch its wonderful power. I am still too weak. That is, without you.
Mm-hmm.
Once you had reactivated the spires, and I had disposed of the Eidolons, it did not take your foreigners and I long to find Lorn. But there was still a few problems. Your sister, Solon, my queen, contained within her the Omniart, the artifact For you see, when you were both born from the ashes of your mother, the essence of Yendar was split between you.
I've read the lore.
Each of you took on different elements of what was left of his power. You had leadership and warfare. She had magic and power. I needed all of it. So to begin, I joined the part and unknowing of each other's existence. This proved to make things much easier than I expected. You grew up as the predestined king of Ibris, and she grew up as the princess of Andrin. Extracting the Omni Art from her body later proved to be quite difficult, and ultimately resulted in her death. But I had what I needed. Then there was Lorn. Lorn was stuck in a state of petrified death, dead but unable to die. And for me to achieve godship, this had to change. I convinced all the kingdoms of Lara that in the wake of your betrayal, I had stowed away to stop the plague, and per my request, all the people of Lara gathered at the appointed time in Andrin,
Right.
where I plunged all their souls through the Rakus and into Lorn.
I've read all this.
At first, I doubted my power. But then, I began to see the fruits of my efforts. It was quite the sight to behold. All the magnificent creatures and people of Lorn began to come back from the arms of death, mangled and deformed, but alive nonetheless. All to serve me and my will. All but the kings of Lorn. You see, the kings of Lorn retained part of their humanity. However, hyper-corrupted by their hatred for myself and what I had done to their world with the help of your friend Gulbrand. Before Lorn's destruction at the height of our heist, Gulbrand let his morals get in the way of my plans. And so I took his body and left him to die with Knife. He and the dragon had served their purpose. Gulbrand was powerful indeed, and his body gave me much more strength than I had before. You should understand the feeling after all. You too are not who you say you are. But even with this new body, I still could not take their souls. I was still too weak.
Okay.
But I could manipulate their will and redirect it toward you, where unknowingly you would do my bidding. For only you were capable of defeating the kings of Lorn and taking their souls, for you were born of their queen. You, in a previous life, created them. You are all that remains of the Everett god Yendar. And for me to take the world's soul, I must first consume the souls of the kings of Lorn. And then you. I will become a god. The universe will bow before me. Now, give me the Omni-Art.
Yeah, well, if you take my heart, I got like 2 souls in there.
You must stop him.
Ouch. Alright. Get the big sword out. Ouch, dude. Is that it?
I will not let my efforts be in vain.
Vain,
I will
V-I-N.
assign it to Godship.
Jesus.
Give me what is mine. Now!
Here comes my sister. Oh no, what's happening? Oh shit. God damn it. What the fuck is this? Alright, so there's this guy. Alright, we need heals. Ouch. What are you doing? I don't even know if this is damaging him. Fucking hell. Yikes. Let's grab us some heals. Oh wow, that was a weak ass shot. Fuck. Damn it. Where'd he go? Oh shit. That's it? That's it. The totality of Godship.
It is done.
Platinum,
But
the Recreant King.
actions cannot be undone. There is nothing left. I'm sorry, Farron, to leave you here. I can feel myself fading. There are other worlds out there beyond ours. Leave this place. Don't look back. Find a new home. And please, keep this safe.
What is that? What is that? She wants me to keep her marble safe. Kings of Lorn, the Fall of Ibris. That's the end. Here come the credits. So, it's a easy platinum. It's a one run through platinum. Oh, yeah. Here come the credits. So, despite the clunkiness of the controls and the derpiness of the climbing ladders and sometimes the enemies did like little karate kicks that were stupid looking. Despite all that, it was a fun game and it's had an interesting story. I want to skip all this shit. It's actually letting me do stuff. I mean, I hear stuff in the background when I hit L2 and R2. Josiah Jones, Noah Jones, Destiny Jones Curtis, Michael E. Jones. All the Joneses. Look at this. Everybody's fucking name is Jones. Michael E. Jones designed the levels, programmed it. Who did the music? Michael E. Jones. This is a Michael E. Jones game.
Lay.
Sound design, Michael E. Jones.
Lay.
Michael A. Jones? How do you know it's Lay?
Because that's how it's spelled.
I had a...
Slay. Nay.
Yo, I've known so many Leannes that spell their name that way.
That's because they're white.
Well, I'm pretty sure these are white. To God and our awesome families for supporting us throughout the development. What the hell is this? That's like some Jewish stuff? And to Epic Games and the Unreal Engine that gave us the tools and ability to make our ideas become a reality. The whole Jones family was involved here. Except for Dwight Jones and Travis Jones and Samantha Jones. They weren't part of it. What you doing? You looking up Lee?
No.
Okay.
Why would I be caring that much about Slay?
I don't know. You got pretty vocal.
There are other worlds. They're out there. They're out there. They're out there.
Oh, it's a good thing I there's a bonus scene at the end of the credits. Oh, that's it. Oh, here's some more stuff. Some dead dragons. What was that about? Yo, spotlights?
It's a simulation.
Look, it's like some kind of futuristic city. I'm gonna get on my spaceship now and go to other worlds.
It's a simulation, I said.
I don't think it's a simulation. I think that's the spaceship of the gods, and they use that to travel the universe. Something unlocked. New Game Plus is unlocked. Relive your journey with all weapons and upgrades. No thanks. I mean, I got the platinum. Why would I do that? Infinite ammo is unlocked. Yay. Because I found all of the crows. Oh, but I didn't find all of the urns, so I don't have invincibility unlocked. All right, well, anyway, that's Kings of Lorn, The Fall of Ibris. I guess there's going to be a sequel set in the future, maybe. I don't know what the fuck. Somebody just sent me an image. But, all right, so I'm going to go, and I'm probably going to cook some dinner. Thank you for watching, you two, whoever you two were. I think I know one person, but not the other. I hope